Today's date 11/07/2063. Dear Dad, I'm writing after analysing history. It seems to me the time our society made a shift to the current climate of being violently ill and sick would be round the time of your prime, about 2010 when you were 23. So this letter, I guess, is to see what you did to prevent the eventual development of said conditions we live in. Remember Verichit said they're simply there for medical reasons. A lot of my life I've had a chip in me, and it's no mystery the numerous tumours they give have been proven in animals that had them initially. Okay, they found the answer to cancer and cured it. This means I'm now a slave to my wages that pays my insurance. In the system is literally killing me, then fixing me. This is admittedly remission on behalf of a pharmaceutical industry. This and the such farmers that can't be fruitful. Now since all the shit they need's created and painted about that's a business. Gee, what did you do? What did you do when you actually had the chance? What did you do before the tragedy had happened? Did you choose to try and stop it or do nothing? What did you do? What did you do? What did you do when you actually had the chance? What did you do? And now this tragedy has happened. Did you choose to try and stop it or do nothing? What did you do? Dear Dad, some things are now becoming clear. Your redacted letter back the fact you are not near, because of fear from the state that placed you under the detention of a penitentiary and sent you far from here. You see, as part of the research I did, I've come to see the lies are utilised so you would die behind their bars appear. I discovered your part in a rebel movement that passed on a message to all the government getting used to corruption, to tell them you were no longer, just let them do it. And then in 2011 they went ahead and muted Julian Assange was a fellow rebel too, and 5 years later they ain't fake accusations to you. It's why I'm now writing to you with these encrypted messages, and why I'm telling you I'll still fight for the right to end all this. I met with a mate of yours who said he infiltrated a meeting of the perpetrators. He sent them your paper evidence. What did you do? What did you do when you actually had the chance? What did you do before the tragedy had happened? Did you choose to try and stop it or do nothing? What did you do? What did you do? What did you do when you actually had the chance? What did you do? Well, you stood up like a man for the truth. You tried to fight while asking others, what did you do? Alright, let's see what this recording's all about.
Yo, buildings dilapidated, I walk to the valley of multiple ignorance. Freedom is a dream, seldom realized by any, if any at all. Leaders that see us as sheep and cattle have led us into the fork for the fall. Exterminate the lost and the poor, and the rebels, especially the rebels, they'll set it off. So beat them to the punch and let's let this new world evolve. Without them, rewrite the history and set up new laws for the future to benefit our future. We'll keep them lost, take the scriptures, manipulate all the words and tell them God said it. To keep them obedient so they'll never solve the riddle with the eye on the pyramid and stand tall to take what is rightfully theirs as much as it is ours. Never tell them the presidents are all related and all of the power secretly kept in the bloodline. Let's fall, they aren't gonna do nothing but wait for the crust to fall off the tape.
What could you do? What could you do? Man, they had all of this planned. What could you do? Now you're locked up all for nothing cause we choose to believe their lies and live our lives how we used to. What could you do? What could you do? Man, they had all of this planned. What could you do? Now you're locked up all for nothing cause we